Hello, my name is John Hamilton, founder of john-hamilton.com, and today's Drive to Thrive episode is 4 tips to staying focused and productive this holiday season. Now, I want to give you a quick reason as to why I'm calling my episodes Drive to Thrive now. And my explanation is going to be in the form of 2 definitions. So, the first definition I want to give you is the definition of drive. And the definition of drive, and I'm looking at notes because I want to make sure that I don't forget anything. I want to make sure that I cover everything that I want to cover with you guys today. But the definition of drive is to strive vigorously towards a goal or objective, whether it be work-related, business-related, hobby-related, whatever it may be, to strive vigorously towards that goal or objective wholeheartedly and with determination. The second definition is for thrive, which means to prosper, to become fortunate, and become successful. So I'm going to be calling my episodes Drive to Thrive because I want to help you strive vigorously toward a goal or whatever it may be and allowing you to prosper and be successful. So I'm going to be calling my episodes Drive to Thrive from now on because that's my goal. Is I want to help give you tips, tricks, education, however I may be able to help you to drive to thrive in whatever it is you choose. So that's the reason for my new name for my episodes, Drive to Thrive. I hope you like it. So again, my name is John Hamilton. I'm the founder of john-hamilton.com. Again, where I give tips, tricks, education, and how to prosper and be successful in your business. If you're coming on, if you're watching this live while it's being in process, or if you come on afterwards, drop your name and where you're from so I can give you a shout out. I love to meet everybody who's coming on and just say, hey, how's it going? So again, my name is John Hamilton, and in today's Drive to Thrive, I want to give you 4 tips to staying focused and productive this holiday season. Now, Halloween was just a few days ago. We got Thanksgiving this month. We got Christmas next month. A few other holidays in between. And how many of you people that are watching this live know of other people, or perhaps you've done it yourself, where you just take the rest of the year off, the last 2 months of the year off, and say, hey, I got a lot going on. Got a lot of family I'm going to be seeing. A lot of traveling and everything. I'm just going to take the rest of the 2 months off. For the rest of the year, and I'm going to start fresh January 1st, 2018, to be able to pursue my dreams and aspirations and goals. If you know of anybody that's done that, or if you've done that yourself, drop a 1 in the comments below. I just want to see how many people that I'm talking to that fall into that category. And I'll admit, I'm guilty as charged. I've done the same thing as well. Where you just take the rest of the year off and say, hey, I'll start fresh in the next year, the New Year's resolution. Now, here's a problem with that, is a lot of people take that time off and they don't build their business. They don't go after their goals. They don't go after their dreams. But here's the thing. That's a prime opportunity for you to pick up where they're slacking off. While other people are taking the time off and saying, I'm going to wait till the new year, you pick up that slack that they're leaving, drive as hard as you can towards working your business or whatever it may be, and you go as hard and as fast as you can the last 2 months, and think about it. By the time January 1st comes along, who's going to be in a better position for 2018? The person that's taken the last 2 months off from their business or whatever it may be, or the person that said, hey, I'm going to drive and I'm going to make sure that I can do everything possible to make this happen, who's going to be in a better position? If you think it's the person that's going to be taking the next 2 months off, drop a 2 in the comment section below. Or if you think it's the person that's driving the last two months and doing whatever they can do, drop a 3 in the comment section below. I want to see who I'm talking to here. And also, drop a 3 if you're somebody who takes the last 2 months and say, hey, I'm going to work it as hard as possible, do everything in my power to make the best 2018 possible, and just finish off 2017 strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you, like I said, 4 tips to staying focused and productive this holiday season. So if that's you, and you want to drive this last 2 months of 2017 as hard as you can to thrive, um, these tips are for you. So the first tip that I'm going to give you is plan and prepare. I'm sure that you've heard the saying. What is it? If you failed to plan, then you plan to fail. I can't remember right now who that's by, but I'm sure that you can definitely agree with that quote. Now, some tips to help you out with planning and preparing is write a to-do list. I myself need a to-do list, so I know exactly what I need to do to focus on. Because here's the thing, I'm somebody who kind of forgets things and can get distracted or whatever. But if I have a to-do list telling me what I need to take care of, it helps me so I don't forget exactly what I need to take care of. Now, part of your planning is planning for distractions. Now, here's the thing. You're going to be distracted. You got Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up. So you need to plan and prepare for distractions. You know they're coming up, but Thanksgiving is just one day out of this month. Christmas, let's give Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, that's 2 days out of next month. A couple of days before and after for visiting family and friends and whatnot. But really, out of the next 2 months, that's only a handful of days that you're going to have distraction. And you know that's going to happen, so you can prepare for that. And what you can do for distractions on a daily basis, whether it be things that you have to take care of, get your hair cut, pick up the kids from school. What you can do for those distractions and help you build your business is time block. If you know you got something going on at a certain day or something that is happening on a regular basis, you know that's gonna happen. So you can actually block in your calendar those times that you're going to be distracted, and also look at your calendar and say, okay, today I can work my business from 2 to 4 p.m. Or tomorrow I can work my business 7 to 8 p.m. Or Wednesday I can build my business 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. By blocking your schedule, you know when you're not going to be available to do your business, and you know when you're going to be able to do your business. And here's the thing, with blocking your time, you might have some free time, that gray area where you're not sure if you got something going on or not. But hey, if you don't got something going on at that point, you can build your business right there too. You can block the time off, but if you have spare time that comes along, feel free to work then too. Excuse me. Well, a great suggestion that I was told was to use Google Calendar. Google Calendar is a calendar that you can use to block off your time. You can also use your calendar right on your phone. I got an iPhone, so I can use the calendar right on the iPhone to block off the different times as to what I got going on. So use the calendars. You can even use a paper calendar, like one of those small pocket planners, and you can actually write the times that you're going to build your business. And feel free to tell if you're married, or if you're with somebody, or you got kids, just say, hey, between this time and this time, I'm going to be working my business. Beyond that, I'm going to be spending time with you guys, but I really need to focus on my business. So between this time and this time, know that mommy, or know that daddy, or know that husband and wife, know that I'm going to be working my business. Let them know. Otherwise, they won't know. So how can they know to give you as little distractions as possible? Some suggestions, for blocking off time is, when the kids are at school, or napping, or have gone to sleep at night. Use those spare moments that that's going to happen to build your business. Another thing with scheduling time is schedule time with your family. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, hey, between 2 and 4 I'm going to be building my business, and 4 to 7 I'm going to be spending time with my family, and that's blocked. But it helps if it's something that will help you. Definitely do that. But make sure that you spend time with your family as well, because that's very important. And if you don't keep a balanced life, keep a balance between your business life and your home family life, one thing, it's going to get out of keel, and it's not going to be a pretty situation. So that was tip number 1, plan and prepare. Excuse me. Tip number 2, avoid multitasking and distractions. Now, I said to do a list, create a list, but I'm sure that if you sit down and create a list, you're going to end up coming up with a list that's a mile long. So what you need to do is you need to take a look at your list, and you can you can make a list that night of what you want to do for the following day, but prioritize what you have on that list. Look and say to yourself, okay, what's the 1 to 3 things that I need to do on this list to be the most productive, whether it be the most productive for your business, your goals, whatever it may be. But take a look and see, the 1 to 3 things at the most is what you absolutely need to do that day. And then when you come up with those 1 to 3 things, let's say you come up with 3 things, what's the first thing that's the most important? And then like I said, prioritize those 3 items. So pick one thing, whatever it may be, and focus on it until it's done. Because I can tell you this, if you start working on project number 1, and then you stop halfway, and then you start working on project number 2, and then you stop halfway and you work on project number 3, and you stop halfway, by the end of the day, you're going to feel like you didn't accomplish anything. But if you focus on one thing out of those 3 things and work until completion, then you can say, hey, today I was able to accomplish that one thing that really needed to happen. And I was actually able to start number 2, and I can continue that the next day. Now, I'm sure that a lot of people feel like they need to multitask, especially moms and dads. You got the kids, you got the spouse, you got work, you got chores at the home. So you got all these different things that you're trying to multitask and take care of. But like I said, if you prioritize and pick that one thing, listen, we all think that we can multitask. We all think we're great at it, but if I can be honest, majority of us really aren't. So choose what's the most important. And, family is important too. So don't just say, hey, I got to focus on my business. Make time for family as well. Don't burn yourself out. So that's tip number 2. Avoid multitasking and distractions by prioritizing what you need to take care of and focusing on that. Tip number 3, taking care of yourself, body, mind, and spirit. Here's the thing. If you're not fit or well, your business suffers. If you get sick, what's your main priority? Your main priority is, resting, getting lots of sleep, and really putting your business off to the side. So if you take care of yourself, stay healthy and fit, that's really going to help you be able to have the energy and the focus to be able to work on your business or whatever it may be. So, like I said, eat healthy. Find time to work on some exercise, whether it be walking 30 minutes a day on a lunch break, whatever it may be. Keep healthy snacks around and definitely get lots of sleep. Because, like I said, that's going to allow you to, stay sharp in your mind, allowing you to focus on what you got to take care of. Excuse me. Tip number 4, self-evaluation. Here's the thing. A lot of us, we work our business, and we complete the day, and we're on to the next day. Work our business or not, complete the day, on to the next day. But what I would encourage you to do is to do some self-evaluation. It can be daily, it can be weekly, after events that you might do. And what you can do is you can take a look at that day or that week and say, hey, what did I do that worked? What did I do that did not work? And what can I do differently tomorrow or next week to improve upon what I was able to do this week? You might try something and say, hey, that totally did not work. Let me put that off to the side and try this other thing that I was told to take care of. Of course, whatever you're going after, give it time to see if it's proven. Because you don't want to just try something, whatever it may be, for 15 minutes, say it didn't work, and push it off to the side. Really give it your all, whatever you're trying to do to build your business, and give it some time, give it some testing. But at the end of the day or the week, evaluate if that's going good for you, and either move on, improve, or stay with what you're doing. So that's tip number 4, self-evaluation. So again, to go over the tips, tip number one for staying focused and productive this holiday season is to plan and prepare. Tip number two, avoid multitasking and distractions. Tip number three, take care of yourself, physically, so that mentally you're there and taking care of your business. And tip number four, self-evaluation. Review what you've done and go from there. Now, bonus tip that I'm going to give for you for staying focused and productive this holiday season is a system that I'm using to actually build my business online, whether I'm in front of the computer or not. So in the link above, there's a link that says My Free Gift to You. Click on that, and what that's going to do is it's going to give you a 10-day free boot camp to give you a system as to how to build your business online. Definitely take a look at it, see if it's something that can that can help you out, and that's what I want you to do is I want to help you out with your business. So, like I said, click on the link, take a look at it, see if it's something that's for you, and I hope that it helps you out. So that's it for today's Drive to Thrive episode. 4 tips to staying focused and productive this holiday season. If you have something that you want me to talk to you about in the future, because these are going to be done on a regular basis, let me know in the comments below. And if you got value from this live that I've done today for you, drop me a number 5 in the comments below. Give me a high five. And give me some likes. Give me some loves. I love those hearts. So definitely let me know what you've gotten out of this, and I hope you got some great value out of this content. Feel free to share with anybody that may benefit from this live, and I think that's about it. So yeah, that's about it. So I hope to hear from you guys soon, and have a great night.